Howdy guys, in today's video of FlexiSTARTER we're going to be looking at the undo and redo feature. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. You guys will notice we do have a variety of different softwares we cover, and also we upload training videos daily, so you can just keep an eye there for any new content. Otherwise, we're back in the program here. Now, we've had a brief overview of this, but today we're going to go into a bit more depth of the undo and redo feature. So now obviously this is a great way to redo your steps or undo it. So if you've done something and you made a mistake and you want to redo it or undo it, this will help you. So now let's first quickly just make something that we can undo and redo. So I'm just going to make a little circle here, make a little blue one. And then this will work with scaling and stuff like that, but I'm going to just use it for the move. So let's say we have it on this location, we've moved it here, but I don't like it here. But instead of removing it, we can always just undo our last action. Now there's a few ways we can do it. The easiest way is just going on our standard menu here on top, and we get these two little arrows. The one shows arrow backwards, another one forward. And as we hover on it, you can see the one says undo move oval, undo, and then others it's redo, but it's grayed out because we don't have anything we can redo yet. Now the shortcuts also Control Z. I would say definitely get used to these because they're quite universal in most programs. So Control Z for undo and Control Y for redo. Now, so let's say we undo this. Now you can see it's moved it back to our original location. Now this one's not grayed out anymore, so now you can redo it. So sometimes what happens is you actually go one step too far or a few steps too far. Now you can always just go to your redo, and then it will move it back to the original location. Then another way we can do the undo and redoing. So let's say, let's maybe scale this. So now if we go on top here on our main menu and we go to edit, we will see we have the same options with the same shortcut keys. And now we can see it says undo scale oval. So it's quite nice to know what you're going to be undoing. So you can go undo, and if you go to edit, you can see there's redo. So redo scale. Now obviously you can undo this. So if I just hit this top button here, you can undo it until you basically cannot undo anymore. Now let's say for some reason you've made a lot of changes, and then you're trying to redo back to a previous point and you just cannot get there. That means your undo and redo limit is not set high enough. So in order to do that, to change that, we will go again to our main menu, go to edit, and we go right to the bottom by preferences. Then under the first tab on the preferences, general tab, we'll see we have your maximum undo and redo. The moment it is set to 50, which is it's quite a lot, but keep in mind the higher this number goes, the more memory it requires, because it stores all your previous moves in the temporary memory. So if your computer does not have a lot of memory, you can always try reducing these. But if you have a lot, and you tend to run into a problem where you run out of undos or redos, or it's more common with undos, then you can just readjust this value higher. One thing that's good to remember about undos and redos is that once your program has been saved and you've exited it, when you come back in, you can no longer undo and redo those moves that you did in the previous session. So this is session based, so whatever you do here while the program's open, it will keep those possibilities to undo and redo. Like I said, once you've exited your program, come back in, it will no longer be working. And so then it will save a whole new list into your temporary memory of undo and redo options, depending on what you do in that session. Otherwise, that is it on undo and redo and FlexiSTARTER. If we head here to softwaretraining.co.za, like I mentioned in the intro, we have a variety of different softwares we do cover, and also you can isolate your search on top here by typing in what you're looking for, hitting the search button. But if you still do not find what you're looking for, you can always go here to request a training video, then we will make that video for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.